Welcome back. Well, there's an exciting growth summit, the Warsaw Growth Summit, that's taking place this week, and I'm joined with one of the organizers, Keith Sampson. So first of all, Keith, can you tell me a little bit about those? When they go, what can they expect to learn?
Yeah, so this is a growth summit that's designed for everybody. Essentially, one of the most important steps in taking towards your future to accomplish your maximum potential is really trying to find those opportunities to invest in yourself. And this provides that, from the stay-at-home parent to a C-suite executive.
Right, so those people looking for that next step, no matter kind of what stage of life they're in. And then I saw on your website, we have lots of cool keynote speakers that are coming in. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah, so, when we launched it last year, the idea was to bring in-person professional speakers into Northern Indiana to create an event that doesn't exist. And so this year we have Rachel Sheeran, who, she is caffeine for your soul. We're talking about being a morning person. I have her firing off the first thing in the morning. We've got a 6-time American Ninja Warrior, former Ninja Warrior, Angela Gargano, Jesse Cody. He has hiked over 16,000 miles to bring awareness to mental health. Wow. And he just got done doing a hike called The Lowest to the Highest, where they're doing a documentary releasing next year. We've got Joe Delagrave, who is the current coach of the U.S. Paralympic team and gold medalist for the rugby team, rather. We've got Charlie Kimball. He's a 10-year IndyCar vet, so Indiana, that's kind of cool.
Close to
He's
home.
raced the Indianapolis 500 multiple times. So he was the first driver registered with type 1 diabetes. So he's got a really great story that he's going to share. And then Smiley. Smiley is an international speaker around human connection and workplace belonging.
So these speakers, they're powerful both physically and mentally.
Correct.
So can you tell me a little bit about one of their stories that you expect them to share that was super inspiring to you, so you invited them to come share their story?
Yeah, so I got to know all of these speakers through a community of thought leaders and other keynote speakers and authors. And so Smiley was a person that I had met on my first event back in December of 23. And he literally embodies what he talks about. When he talks about human connection and belonging, imagine walking into a room, especially myself, first time, 120 best-selling authors. I mean, you have some pretty well-known names in this room of thought leaders. And Smiley was one of those people that literally welcomes everybody in the room. And, when I kind of launched this last year, and as I started laying out this year's lineup, I'm like, all right, our community has to experience this guy firsthand. He's dynamic. I've seen him on stage. There's more to people speaking than what people might think. It's not a professional, like a professor in a class or anything like that. I mean, these are dynamic professionals that really entertain while they inspire and give content to help people grow.
Right. Well, with that nickname, you do have to be a little smiley.
Yeah.
You have to be.
He lives up to it.
And if you haven't purchased tickets yet, but you've been inspired after hearing our conversation, where should you go to look at attending?
Yeah, you can go to warsawgrowthsummit.com. You can see information, the agenda. Doors open Thursday morning at 7:30. You can buy tickets on there. Tickets will be on sale through the site up until the night before. But we'll still have tickets available day of at the event. If somebody just wants to show up, we'll make sure you get in. And then I also have a program to where if somebody literally can't afford to go but wants to go, and this is an opportunity to help propel them into the next step of their future, we have a scholarship program. They can just reach out through the contact form on Warsaw Growth Summit, and I'll get you taken care of.
That's wonderful to hear. It's a really hard time for families right now with the government shutdown and all, so that's wonderful to hear about the scholarship opportunities. And for those who they attend the event, what are the next steps? Does this community stay together after the event itself?
So I'll keep content on the website, and through one of my partners, Dream On Studios, they do their podcast. So we have their podcast stories of the different speakers, and they have different things. So we try to keep some resources going. Again, with this only being in our second year, it's already building, so who knows what can happen. But yeah, we want to keep people plugged in on this journey of growth. And events like this is what led me to even be able to be in a place to do this. So to provide it back to the community is really, really important.
Well, you say events like these. What event did you experience that motivated you to start this one?
So my first in-person event was the Global Leadership Summit back in, I think, 2006. And that was the first time where I experienced the idea of thought leadership outside of a formal classroom or training through wherever you might be working. And it opened up my eyes to this idea of the power that can be taken from the stage, right? When you have people that genuinely care about the audience and want to help people move into that next level, it really got me going into this idea of investing in myself outside of what's formally given.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Sampson, for speaking with us. And if you're interested in looking for that next step, whether you're a C-suite employee or you're a stay-at-home parent right now, make sure to check out this Warsaw Growth Summit on our website at WNDU.com. We'll be right back after this short break.